This is day 9 of the Reinvent Your Career in 30-Day Challenge. And today we're going to be talking about social media and how you can use social media to build your personal brand to help you get a job. It's very important. And if you think about social media, think about Google. One of the exercises I give you inside the challenge is to Google yourself and see where you show up. Do people see? Are you on the first page? Are you on the third page? Or don't you appear? Is what appears positive or is it negative? Is it a police report or a picture that you don't like, or is it something that you're proud of, that you've done an event, that you've showcased, something important? So it's really important that you understand that your digital presence is perpetual. What is on to social media today will be there forever, searchable, related to you. Google has images of me and posts and things that I've done back to 2006. When I first started doing a lot of social media. And so it's archived there forever. So if anybody puts in your name or puts in some prompts out, they're going to be able to find out what's on social media. So you really need to manage your Google presence. And to do that, there's lots of feeds that go into Google. LinkedIn, of course, is the most important professional network that you're going to have. We're going to talk about that in a couple more days. We're going to have 3 days modules all about LinkedIn. Today, I want to talk to you overall about social media. And there are 6 key social media platforms that I recommend people invest their time and energy in. And I'll do them by priority. If you can't do all 6, that's okay. LinkedIn, of course, is number 1. The number 2 is Facebook. Facebook is ubiquitous, but Facebook tells people how you spend your time and energy, while LinkedIn is your professional persona, your professional profile, what you do professionally. Facebook is going to be searched by the majority of people who are seriously considering you for a job, and they're going to try and find out how you spend your time and energy, what you do, what your interests are, what your passions are, and they're going to see who you are as a person. And they need to know whether that's the kind of person that they want or not in their business. So it's really important that you use Facebook and other social media responsibly, thinking always that your prospective employer is going to see it. You can't hide it. So make sure you are responsible. If possible, avoid anything that's negative, cursing, bad language, posing nude, sexual comments, politically very divisive comments, a lot of talk about religion perhaps. So you want to make sure that what you have on your Facebook page is authentic, it's who you are, but you want to avoid things that an employer is going to say, no, that's not a fit. And there are actually search engines out there that HR companies use, and what they do is that they go through all your social media pages and they rank who you are and personality traits, and they find negative things and they will showcase it. And many people have lost their job opportunity altogether or have completely lost the opportunity to showcase themselves and get that job because of things that they put on their social media. So make sure you don't do that. If there are negative things from your past, if there was an arrest for drunk driving, if there was something negative, flood your social media with positive things that you would want an employer to see as opposed to the bad things. So make sure if there are negative things in your past that from now on you focus on the positive things, but more importantly that you have good content about you that they can find today. I have several favorite things. Of course, Facebook is number 1. My number 2, surprisingly, is YouTube. And tomorrow and the next day, we're going to talk about how you can use Facebook and YouTube to build your personal brand. YouTube is one of my favorite. It's not to become a YouTube millionaire. It is to follow and engage with companies. So we're going to talk about it a little bit. So number 2, Twitter is what journalists use. Companies use it to find out who your opinion leaders are, who your thought leaders are. So journalists will all post on any articles that release. And so you can follow thought leaders in the industry. Seth Godin is one of the ones that I follow as a marketing icon. You can follow all the key opinion leaders on Twitter. I personally don't like Twitter, but it's a reality out there. YouTube, Pinterest can be used. A lot of people are using Instagram. There are actually Instagram companies that are being almost completely built on Instagram. I was in a presentation and the director of marketing for Topo Chico, which is the Garcia Crespo's bottled mineral water from Mexico that is all the rage today. It is up there next to Perrier, and all they use is Instagram. And he's built an entire marketing campaign around Instagram because they're trying to use social influencers on being cool and how this is the way that people who are in very popular celebrities work. So you want to do that. So make sure you use your social media pages responsibly and that you're always aware that whatever you post can be found by an employer in the future. And if you are not managing it correctly, you're going to hurt your career. So when you go inside the course at www.reinventmycareerin30days.com, I have a gift, which is a free book, which is my book, Master LinkedIn. You're going to see that. And also tomorrow, then check back at this time and then go inside the course. We're going to release the module on how to use Facebook to build your personal brand. What you're going to see in the video inside the course is an interview that I did for Lana Hill, had a online summit in January called New Year, New Job, New Outlook. And it's about a 10-minute video that I did with her talking about how to use social media to build your brand. Hopefully you'll find it very interesting. Go on in. I will see you inside the module. And again, tomorrow about this time, 3 o'clock, when we're going to be talking about Facebook. Take care. Bye-bye.